Good afternoon, my lovely peeps. Today, I'm going to be showing you how to make a classic, basic cheese sauce. Okay? Now, this cheese sauce is my cheese sauce that I put together. The one that Gordon Ramsay loved. It's got 5 different cheeses in it. It's going to have some red Leicester, some Gloucester. It's going to have your cheddar mild, your cheddar seriously strong, and then I top it off with a little bit of blue cheese. Now this recipe is easy, okay? I want you to make it because you can then make it, you can freeze it, so make a big batch. Then you can put it into smaller batches and freeze it, because then you can go on and using this sauce you can make macaroni and cheese. You can make yourself a cauliflower and broccoli. You could do you a tuna bake. You could do you a chicken bake. You can do just a bake. But I want you to use this cheese sauce. Basic, very easy. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to start by putting a generous amount of butter. Now my pan was hot. That's why I whipped it off, because you don't want to burn it. So I'm swirling this around. I might have to do it again. I am. Wait a minute. Let me take it out because I don't really want it to be too brown. But that pan was really hot, so you don't want your pan to be too hot. So I'm going to save that because I'm going to make some candy sauce later. But I'm going to come back to it because you really don't want your butter to burn. We're not looking for a burnt butter. So let's start again. Yeah, that pan is cooler. Okay, that's it. That's more like it. So you just want to burn. Because see, I want you to see the difference. All right, can you see the difference in the color? That one was already starting to go brown. I'm going to use that with a candy sauce. That's okay. To your butter, we're going to add some flour. So you're making like a basic roux.
Okay, well, we'll have the proportions of the butter and flour on our Patreon page for the full recipe.
Okay, so we want to cook that flour off. Yeah, that's what we want. Okay. To this, we're going to add some American style mustard. I would not recommend using Dijon or any of those. They're just too strong. Okay, you want to keep a nice mild flavor going here. Okay, stir that all in. To that, we're now going to add, a touch of salt. And some black pepper.
Yeah.
And let's keep stirring that. Now you can see the flour is cooking. Okay, let me show you. Let's leave it there. Can you see the difference and see how it's going white?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's your flour cooking out. Okay, now to this, we are now going to slowly add some milk.
Now, I'm sure someone's going to have a question. Does it matter whether it's 1%, whether it's full
No,
fat, whether
no,
it's
it
skim?
can be whatever kind of milk you want. It just, if it's too thin, you might need a bit extra thickening of the flour. Now, also, you can use gluten-free flour very easily, and you can use gluten-free pasta to make this macaroni and cheese, all right? So, let's leave that there, and I am going to whip it up. Just grab this.
Oh, your arm's in the way, honey.
Sorry.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to just whip this up. And you just really need to give it that time. You don't want to cook it too fast. And I'm going to get some more milk because I'm trying to make a quite large macaroni and cheese. And I'm also going to be using the same sauce to make a cauliflower cheese. So let's just get a little bit more milk out. How y'all doing? Are you enjoying the sunshine? I hope it's sunshine where you are. We are having an absolutely fabulous day. I know, that was like fabulous. Fabulous. Day here down in Brighton. Sun is shining. Let's just keep that going. Okay, so my sauce, my white sauce, has been cooking for about 5 minutes now. Still a bit thin, but it will thicken up once the cheese goes in. So to this, we've got, like I said, I've got 5 different types of grated cheese. I'm going to pour all of that in. Save a teeny bit of that for the top. I'm going to grate some more. And let's just stir that in. And as this cheese melts, it will thicken. Oh yeah, I can feel it.
So what cheeses do you have in there again?
I've got a mild cheddar, a very strong cheddar, Gloucester cheese,
Red Leicester or double Leicester?
and some red Leicester as well.
Okay.
And I'm going to add some French blue cheese. So yeah, we've got this one here. We've got a double Gloucester. Okay. And there's a double Gloucester there. And then I also have some extra mature cheddar. Okay. Where is my blue? Okay. Now this blue, good googa booga. This bad boy is right. It's mooing at me. Move away. Oh, yes. Look at this, y'all. Y'all got to see this. Look at that. Look at that. That is lovely. I'm going to take it off the heat because I don't want it to catch. So now I'm going to add this.
How much blue cheese?
Blue cheese, I only use a very little. And you watch. That's it. That's it for the blue.
Okay.
But it just kind of ups it. Takes it to a luxury.
I mean, I know you're not a massive fan of
I'm not,
cheese.
but I like it in my macaroni and cheese.
Yeah, it's good in a cheese sauce.
Let's just break it up.
So, would you recommend to people that wouldn't normally use a blue cheese to give it a try in their sauces?
Just give it a try in your sauce. If you don't like it, just don't do it the next time. Because I don't like no blue cheese myself. But I do like it in this. Because I only use just a tiny bit. Okay. So, there you go. Your near perfect, because I ain't going to say perfect, because there ain't nobody perfect. But it's pretty damn good. Cheese sauce. Now, everybody was saying to me, they want to see me eat it. I'm going to eat this one. Here we go. And make you want to shout. Clap your hands up and shout. Oh, yes. Okay, me lovely peeps. Cheese sauce is done. Look at that. Lovely. Delicious. And I have boiled up some macaroni. Okay. Just plain old macaroni. Now, I don't rinse my macaroni when I'm making macaroni and cheese. That's so that we can keep that starch together. It all helps bind it, okay? So, to this, I'm just going to ladle over with cheese sauce.
How do you know how much to use?
Because it'll get to the point where you can't add no more.
Okay, so you really want to fill it then.
You want to kind of fill it. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut through gently. Okay. So that, because we want every single piece of pasta to be coated in our sauce. Now, don't that look good? I want you rewatch Kitchen Nightmares and watch Gordon's face when he came up into that kitchen when I was making this macaroni and cheese. He loved it, wanted to take it home. I told him, no, I got to make some money. I got to sell it. So, here we go. We've got that. Now we're going to, I've got a little bit of cheese I had left over. I'm going to put that over the top. That's great. Some more. So let's make this super cheesy. Don't have any, yeah, got to put a little bit of color up on it in there. You know me, I like to integrate my food. Okay. And there you go, everybody. Mama's cheesy macaroni and cheese. About to go in the oven, and when it comes out, we're going to cut into it. In the oven it goes. Okay, peeps. Now this is the macaroni and cheese that Gordon loved. Now I'm gonna cut into this just so I can show you it ain't dried out. It better not have.
Taking
No,
a risk.
it didn't. Look how beautiful that is. Creamy macaroni and cheese.
Phil's down there saying it smells good.
Yum, yum-a-dum-dum.